This is Zolan, and welcome to my weekly madness. The only thing I have to give as a warning is we will talk about everything, anything, nothing, and it may not always be child safe. So all I can suggest is if you are a minor, go get your fucking parents. That's all. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, there we go. Oh, so first things first, I see my ender cam is down, which is fine. I don't have it set up at the moment anyways. So let's just get rid of that for the moment. Second thing is grab the invite link and actually go to my channel and nice thing this is since, yep, there we go. Pause. And there's the chat. Hey, Vince. So here's the URL in case anybody wants to join. How you doing tonight, Vince? Pop out chat. There we go. So I actually had a win today. I'm surprised. So I need to actually get the Frankenender camera up because it's easier to show what I did with that one. Boop. We got somebody joining. Ah, we got a Greg. And Greg's got a headset.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. It's got a little of the clipping, which is fine. It just means when you start talking, you have to delay your first syllable just a little bit.
Gotcha. I can tweak it a little bit too.
Okay, what was I doing? I was fixing
Oh.
my secondary cam. That's what I was doing.
How's that? I just changed the device.
Oh, much better.
Okay, good. Yeah, it somehow went to my Mac instead of my USB.
Ah.
Cool.
So,
are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh, okay. Oops.
So that is the tiny sled that it mounts on. Here is I actually had a failure, my first one. This is what it actually looks like without the other boards added.
Nice.
So what it does is it basically joins all of them. I'm trying to decide if I want to enable the crossfire talk for the VTX instead of the built-in OSD. I did have a battery failure today. One of these, in fact, number 9, decided to show no voltage and eventually popped. Might want to move my camera over. What camera? Okay, I need to put this on the charger because it's already down to 8 volts a cell, or 8 volts total.
Yeah, Zolan, can you move your camera over just a tiny bit?
Which one?
The one that's doing the close-up, because we weren't able to see it as well. Well, that's probably less important now.
I'm in the wrong view.
There
we go. Sorry, people. Let me try that again. So, this is the sled.
There we go. That's better.
The Unify TBS adapter goes here. And then these holes are for a pinout that the other one sits on. So to make that easier to see, what I will do actually is let me take off the top of this and show you my mess of wires because I didn't use pins like they told me to.
By the way, that battery that puffed earlier, it sounded like you were having fun with that, shooting it.
Yep, I put 3 pellets through it in the middle of my driveway. It did nothing.
I'm surprised. It was only a 1S though, right?
It was only a 1S.
Yeah, that's probably why.
So I threw it. I had an empty cat food can happen to be sitting there. So I threw it inside the empty cat food can and filled the can with water, thinking lithium, water, I'll have a reaction.
It'll boil.
Nothing.
If you're lucky. Nothing. Yeah, that's really interesting.
So anyways.
Yeah, I know I've done some, one of the times I had some of those gardening shears and I was like, I just kind of took them and I poked it with those, and then it kind of like smoked off a little bit. It was a puffer, like a 1S like that. But that's about all I've ever seen with those small ones.
No, I need to build. I have the magnet wire to do it too. I need to build one of the large capacitance setups to drain them. And then that way, when I run into this situation again, I can just put them on that outside in my rocket stove, because I actually built a cinder block rocket stove out there.
There you go. Yeah.
And just let it do its thing.
That would be cool.
Here's the sled. Let me get something I can use as a pointy thing. That may work. That work? Yeah, it works. So here is a TBS Unify Pro 32, which can do all of the 5.8 channels for VTX and can go up to 400 milliwatt.
Yeah, those are nice. A lot of power.
And this is just your standard Nano TBS Nano Crossfire EX. And actually, I've got like 3 of them now, because I got one there, I got another one in there, and I got another one in there. So, because when I fried the one, I bought extras, and then when I bought the sled, it came with one.
Oh, gotcha.
So underneath the sled, which I can't really show you, is a whole mess of wires, because I already cut the pins off this board.
Oh.
Because remember, the VTX was bad, so we thought it was the pins. So I pulled the pins out, couldn't get the VTX to work. Here is, actually, I have that right here. This is the VTX that was in it.
Interesting.
And
you're still not sure what's wrong with it?
It's got a cold solder joint somewhere. I don't know where. Not sure where.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
But I just took this outside with 2 full 1S's, and it pulls to the right.
Yeah.
Especially after my first crash, and I think it's because my battery shifted to the right.
Yeah.
And it wants to move, and it has a hard time going forward because my batteries are so far forward. Because of this antenna here, which is for the VTX.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out if it might be better, instead of routing the antenna that way, route it down through the center here.
Yeah, you could, as long as I found that as long as the antenna is like kind of outside the frame a little bit, because carbon fiber, since it is conductive, it tends to block the signals. But as long as you got a little bit of antenna sticking out, you're fine.
And let's see, for those who don't understand, where I need something that is a standard size. For the 3D printers out there.
Well,
for those wondering the size of this drone, there is a all caps for 3D Jimmy cap.
Yeah, I got one of those.
And there's the drone.
There you go.
To give you an idea
for
of how
scale.
big it is.
Better than a banana.
So, but since you're here, I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to leave it alone for now because it works. Next time I break it, maybe I'll reroute things.
There you go.
And I actually need your help understanding the best way of soldering up the big boy.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You're going to put that together tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Or at least get it started.
That's fun.
I did not share this on Facebook or Twitter yet. Probably should have. So let me go grab that URL and Control-C over to Facebook.
Are you going to follow the Bardwell directions? Kind of how he lays it out? He does a pretty good job. I watched some
when
of that
the
video.
Xylo gets here, yes.
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
waiting on that.
So this is for a different one?
This is for the beta board.
Oh, okay.
Specifically,
you're going to put it in the beta FPV that. Oh, that one. Okay, that's right. I forgot about that frame. Yeah, that's the Source V3.
5.
Or 5. That's right. V5.
Source 5. Source V.
Yeah, or Source 5. That's
Others.
That's right.
We talk 3D
Cool.
printing, drones, and who knows what else. Paste. Post.
I'm printing some Green Gate 3D right now, some more trumpet
Nice.
mouthpieces. My oldest daughter liked them, and now my youngest daughter, who also plays trumpet, wants some. So that's kind of my entertainment for the evening. Man, I love that Green Gate. Some nice filament. As long as it's dry. If it's wet, it's no fun at all.
Yes. But that's true of any PETG.
Yeah. Well,
I have found the Green Gate PETG though is very hydroscopic.
Yes. I will say the Ziltech, I don't have that problem with the Ziltech Pet G. I leave it out in the open air in the cabinet, and like 2 months later, it's fine. I just printed some of that.
We went from a humidity of only 33 outside, and we're now at 90.
Wow. Yeah, I'm probably around 60.
Rained.
Yep. Hey, I was going to ask you, do you ever use these? Something I found helpful. Let me get it out here.
Okay.
I go to the store about once every 6 months, and I get these damp rids. You ever heard of this stuff?
Yep.
So I use that in my cabinets and dry boxes, and it's really good.
Llama pointed me at the EverDry company.
Oh yeah.
So I got the
rechargeable ones.
I got 12 of the rechargeables.
Yeah, those are nice too, but you got to remember to recharge them. And what happens with me is I forget to recharge them because they only last about maybe 3 weeks in my house. Oh, Devin joined. Hey, Devin.
Hey, Devin. They last longer if they're in the bins.
Yeah.
So that's what I do is I put them in the bins, and then if I open up the bin, I check to see the color. And if the color's not good, I was
going to say I've got one that needs recharge right now. So that's my problem with those is I always forget to recharge them. So I just started going to the damp rid.
So Devin might still be at work. I know she was laser etching axe handles.
Oh, nice. I've never actually. Have I done axe? I've done a lot of hammers. I don't know if I've ever done an axe handle.
So in case anybody wants to join, there's the link. I know it was probably already there. Hey, non-fam. Sorry I didn't notice you till now.
Oh, yeah. I see we got Medic Vince in there. I don't know if he's still around.
Yep, Medic Vince. Oh, where's my... Got myself little lipo bags.
Yeah, those are nice.
So I can put Mr. Puffy in it as I charge.
Better safe than sorry.
You got it.
I've got project that I've been waiting on. I'll show you. I've got a duet board that I need to install.
Nice.
On one of my printers. Another upgrade. I'm trying to switch over to duets for my Core XYs.
So you're gonna work on that, or are you gonna work on your the name badge?
The name badge. I'm actually gonna do a video series on that. So I'm probably gonna. I was gonna start that tonight, but I don't want to start it and not finish it. So I'm gonna.
Air.
I found out that I was missing some pin headers, but in case anybody's wondering what I'm talking about, let me grab that.
So you think the Puffy? You think it's safe to charge that one at 0.8?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So if you guys haven't seen my Twitter, here's the badge that we're getting ready to do.
Let me make you bigger.
All right.
There you go.
So it's kind of right set up. So this is it's a custom design PCB, and then there's 2 speakers that go on top. There's a 2.8-inch TFT, and then there's an ESP32 dev kit, which goes here. And then there's Xbox 360 joysticks, and then there's also little press buttons for like a D-pad style. So we've got a bunch of sketches that are designed, and the board's good to go. And then we're thinking about going to see, if we might be able to work out a deal with somebody, one of the 3D printing companies maybe, to sell the kits, or alternatively, we might do a Kickstarter. We're trying to get the price down to like maybe $30 to $40, but it should be a lot of fun. And there's I'll paste the link if you guys want to look at it and see kind of what I'm talking about, a little more detail. But this was if you guys are into like DEF CON, or I know Zolan, you've got some of those badges, but it all started with with kind of that whole concept of making a badge for a
DEFCON.
conference. The problem is we're there you go. Problem is we've canceled Code Mash for next year. Hey, Devin.
Hello.
So here's the link. So if anybody wants to see what I'm talking about. So we canceled the conference, but we still want to build the badge for people who want to do it. And this particular badge has a lot of like sound capabilities on it. It's got CD quality audio, stereo speakers, it's got a microphone. So It should be fun.
Oh, wow. The badge that I made for Worlds last year, it lit up and was like scrollable and stuff, but like the audio was crap.
Yeah, a lot of them, they don't invest anything in the audio. So that's where this one's a little different. And Shane, I don't think I saw that one. I'll have to check it out.
Well, I still want to make a light up face mask that is LED addressable and sound reactive.
That would be cool.
Every time I do a BOM from Adafruit or something like that, it's like $150 for all the supplies.
Yeah.
And then there's companies selling them for $30.
Yep. Well,
and so I think I'm just going to give up and buy one.
Yeah, the thing is, and this is what I found out last year, because we did the V1. Hang on, let me grab it.
Okay, Shane, I just gave you a spanner, so you can now post a link to it if you want.
So here's the V1 badge that we did. Oops. Go over here.
Hey, Chris Travis.
And it's similar, but anyway, this thing would have cost like $50 or $60 if you did it on your own. But when you buy all the stuff in bulk, you can get the price down to about half. At least that's what I found. So from the sellers I bought it from.
Which is why I said if you're going to do it, if you do Kickstarter or bulk buy or however you do it, let me know and I'll snag one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I know you guys you chimed in on my tweet a couple weeks ago, but I should have the build video. I was hoping to have it done this weekend, but since I ran out of pin headers, I'm going to wait before I kind of get everything going.
See, the way we did it, it was it was a 1 week thing. It was like, we've got a week till we go to Worlds. We're like getting ready to go to Worlds with the robots. And it was like, hey, let's have a badge making contest too. And by the way,
that's cool.
a week. So I built mine in like 1 day.
Yeah.
And it was purely for the fact that I was trying to impress a guy, not that I actually cared about having a cool badge at the conference.
So I know at the moment it's hard to see anything behind you, but I have to ask, is anything NDA behind you?
No. I watched that board 2 days ago and have not put anything on it.
Perfect. Okay, so Shane just put the link out to what he's talking about.
I should probably actually open the chat.
Midwest Gaming Classic. That's cool. Z80. Yeah, I remember those.
And Devin, go ahead and add me back to the one group.
Didn't those run? Those were one of the first ones to run Zork, if I remember right.
Oh,
yes.
You want back?
Yeah, might as well. Makes it easier for us all when I go live or somebody else goes live.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'll just ignore someone.
Okay. Well, there are some new rules.
Good.
Within the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scissors. Bottle opener.
Ooh.
Works. Okay, where to put the beer so if I do spill it, it's not the end of the world. There we go.
Don't pull me. Do not pull me.
So, there is my ESC. I am trying to figure out this huge ass capacitor that I think is overkill for 4S.
Yeah, I've got similar ones on mine, and what is it, like a 50 microfarad or so?
It is a 50 volt 4.7.
Or 50, that's what I meant, 50 volt 4.7. Okay. Yeah, 50's fine.
Yep.
Let me show you what I've got on a couple of mine. The main goal of it is just to buffer those spikes that come in from the battery when you like crank the throttle, and it
also helps apparently with the video.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, because what happens is the ESC noise from so the noise from the speed controllers will basically, if you don't have one of those on, it'll just cause ripple, and you'll
Right.
get all kinds of interference.
Which I'm actually getting on the new drone, on the modded drone.
Yeah.
But only a little bit. It's not horrible.
Yep. Yeah, you can. I mean, you could put a smaller one on those, but 50 is not that bad. I mean, it's certainly not gonna hurt anything.
Right. I always worry about it being too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me grab a couple of mine and see.
Come on. Where is it? Close enough. Okay. Come on, soldering iron.
I slept for like 13 hours
Wow.
and I'm still tired.
I don't know what I'm shocked more by, the fact that you slept?
Well,
it's just the fact that you slept.
Well, see, here's the thing. I will go like a month or two without sleeping at all. And then I'll crash for a good like 13 to 16 hours and then do it all again. I've kind of always done that like my entire life.
Okay, it tells me I'm at 308C, but it is not heating up. Oh, I'm definitely out. I'm definitely that hot.
Why not?
Did you tin it at all?
Yes, I did. I even used the stuff you told me to
get.
get.
The flux? Oh, and the tip tinner? How'd that work for you? To
It helped
recondition?
a lot.
Non-fam, I actually slept in my bed.
Hey, Centric Nut. Bye, Centric Nut. I didn't even know he was here.
Just take a little more solder, Zolan, and kind of feed it right on top. That'll help it flow a little more. That's what I typically will do. There you go. That'll get the heat conducting.
Will it?
Should. I mean, yeah, man. Is it not melting? That's very odd.
Oh, and now it's
Yeah.
Burning
What
yourself so
the
long.
hell?
Why don't you go full screen? Because I can't really see what you're doing.
Same.
I no flux, nothing. That's probably the issue.
I've never used flux when I solder.
Yeah,
I'm having a real hard time. If I don't use flux, I cannot get things to work.
Are you using lead-based solder or non-lead-based?
Slightly lead-based.
I think it's 6337, isn't it? So it should be fine. Oh, you got the good stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
you
the
do
Kester.
good stuff. And you shouldn't have any problems. Are you not hot enough?
Kester's like the best solder you can buy. You shouldn't have
308C.
That should be fine.
I'd go a little warmer. Maybe go 320.
Yeah,
but,
589 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, go like 320, 325.
Okay, 325 it is. All the instructions for this board say not to go above 350.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, then don't do that.
But yeah, I mean, that stuff should be flowing. I mean, what tip are you? I can't even see what tip you're using.
Can you make your little camera bigger?
Yeah, make the little one full screen.
Sure.
If you can. And like even get rid of us so we can.
Oh, now it's just glitching.
I think we're seeing.
No. Yeah, you're seeing my
the drone cam.
Yep.
There you go. Ooh.
And transform and fit to screen.
There you go. Now blow that up. Oh, that's fine, I guess.
Do you have more light?
That's better. Yes. Yeah, that's very interesting.
It looks like you've got crap on your tip.
No, it looks like it's just a little bit of solder. Yeah, but that should
tip.
I mean, that should be melting. That's crazy.
So wipe the tip of your solder on your pants.
There you go. Now you got it. That's what it should be doing, right there.
I had to go way up on the tip to get it to do that.
Yeah.
So I need to clean it.
Yeah. Do you have a brass wool that you can dip it in? Oh no! Don't use the sponge. You're killing me.
Hey,
I hate
Justin.
the sponge.
Hey, Justin.
Because it thermally degrades your tip quicker. I like the
literally
brands.
just use brass.
There you go. Yeah,
or,
dip it in that bad
jeans.
boy right there.
I literally just wipe it on my pants.
I am wearing my only cleanish
Hey, Justin.
pair of dress pants right now.
Yeah, he
Why are
already
you wearing
he already
dress
burned
pants
his
on a
other pair because he
Saturday?
got all the burrs on him.
I haven't done laundry since the pandemic hit
Why?
because I don't own a washer and dryer, so I have to go to a laundromat.
Oh wow!
How
I
are you
didn't know
not out of
that's-
underwear?
We need to get him a GoFundMe for.
Oh no!
Don't ask
I
that
have-
question, Devin.
I have multiple bins of underwear.
TMI.
Remember, I also used to run a t-shirt shop, so I have tons of shirts.
Oh man.
Devin,
I
did
mean,
you
same, but underwear would be my problem.
go to UPS today?
Personally, no. My
Did
dad
it go to UPS today?
My dad took
Good.
CPS because I woke up at 2 and I had to be at work at 3.
So I can feel the heat moving through the ESC, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not melting that damn solder.
Are you sure you don't have like a defective tip or something?
I am actually about to change my tip.
Yeah, something's not right because that should
So,
be melting
That
like
should
butter.
be melting.
Which
with
one should
no
I go
oil.
with?
The one on the right.
Like the chisel tip.
That one
Yeah.
or that one?
No, that one.
Yeah, I'd probably go that one too. Yep, where your fingers at? Yeah.
Okay.
I finally got
Especially,
my-
I mean, for those bigger pads, you could use a chisel tip, but you don't need one.
So, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, try that one. That should be
Okay.
fine.
I finally got my.
How's it
whiteboard
going, Dustin?
Done. Oh, it's
Gotta
going.
wait
Just
for
got
this
off
to
some-
cool off.
about 3 hours of flight sim because it's Saturday and I could, and I want to tinker with
Why
printers,
not?
but I don't want to tinker with printers, and
I hear you.
work's been so draining that I just have no energy when I'm home anymore.
Yep.
You know,
You should just cuddle with the wife.
well, she's reading, so
Why do you
Best
want to
time
punish
cuddle
her?
with the wife.
yeah.
Where is... So I have a random battery running loose around on my desk. That ain't good. Get in that bag.
Just touch it with a soldering iron.
No. I've already destroyed one battery pack today.
Right.
More mass would help you out. Yeah.
I should
Yeah, I
just
need
take
to
a
stop
picture
using
of that and then not be in the thing and just be good. Yeah, I have no filament running on any printer right this moment.
I'm printing some more trumpet mouthpieces. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys real quick with my other camera. Hang on. My main camera.
Oh.
So, since this is a brand new tip,
Yeah,
never
kinda
used
feel.
before, what is the proper thing to do?
Just tin it.
Just tin it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Zolan, how many more pairs of pants do you have until you run out of pants?
I'm wearing them.
Then what happens?
Next Friday, I'm ordering more.
There you go.
I've also lost weight, so in my defense, I can actually order smaller now.
It's a good reason to get new clothes.
Yeah.
I went from a 42 to a 40. And I'm hoping I can get down to a 36, which is what I should be.
My wife and I have both lost weight, and part of it is we're eating healthier now that we're quarantined, and the other part of it is we're both doing those intermittent fasting schedules.
Wife does keto.
Yeah, I know you mentioned keto. A friend of mine,
Okay.
he did that, and he lost a ton of weight
Oh man.
and kept it off too.
Okay, so I just used the tip tinner. See how that works.
Devin, that package, $20.
Yeah.
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 And look at that.
I'm
It's still
I'm
not melting.
surprised.
I'm not either. I told you it was going to be expensive.
It's not really that bad.
Huh.
What the heck?
I sent a shipment of filament to John Strand the other day,
Mhm.
and it was like $40 in shipping.
Oh yeah. and then you can get atomic ships free.
Hey, Zolan, does that solder that you bought have flux in it? Does it say like rosin core? It might just be. It might
Yes,
not have.
it says no clean.
Says what?
It says no clean.
No clean.
Okay, so that should just be pure leaded filament
See, that might be part of the issue.
solder.
Yeah.
Filament, yes.
Same difference.
Right?
Same difference.
Yeah, I
You
think
probably
that's.
use it in the right printer.
So
think
what
that-
I'm hearing is put a dab of this on it.
Yes.
Yeah, the problem is if it doesn't have rosin core or flux in it, then it's not gonna. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not going to flow.
So yeah, it's not gonna flow as well, and you really have to, add some flux on top. That might help. There you go. Kind of get it flowing again. You could, and that's why when I mentioned earlier, add some solder, but that ain't gonna work if it's the no clean.
It's still not heating out.
Yeah. Do you
And I
have
would
any
put the solder
rosin
on
core
again.
solder?
Yes.
I would just use, what I would do is I would put the rosin core on top and then solder suck it off, or get some wick, see if that melts on top of it better.
What is Justin doing?
I'm messing with my old light bar mounts and disassembling them. Yeah, I'm using
That
the
ain't
plow
working either.
stick.
Sheesh.
Oh, that wow stick, huh?
Yes.
I'm still wanting to know if it's going to wow me. Why isn't it pink?
That's what spray paint's for.
But
Where
do you
is my
want
solder?
spray paint up in there? No.
TMI. For the YouTube
No.
people that don't know,
Ask your wife, would she do that? I don't think she would.
Stop.
Here's the kind that I'm using, Zolan. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I've got the same stuff.
I mean, it's
Taking
just your
apart
Amazon. It's not my favorite solder. I really like the Radio Shack, but I ran out of it.
and Radio Shack.
Come
And you
on.
can't buy it anymore,
Right.
as far as I know. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
taking
that's-
apart my old light bar mounts.
Oh, you got the
finally
wick out? Yeah.
My final fit on the light bar mounts for my middle printer because I had to use different light bars, and got them printed, and so I'm disassembling the old ones to throw them out.
Yeah, Zolan, I almost want to get my soldering iron out, but the problem is I don't have a good way of showing it. I don't have a camera set up like you do. But I want to show you what it's supposed to do.
I know what it's supposed to do. I got one good pad. I got
Yeah.
one-
Yeah, that other one looked good. I wonder what's going on.
I'm going to switch to the chisel.
Yeah.
Do it.
So
Oh, that's
let
good,
that cool
Shane.
down. Huh?
He says his local hobby shop carries the Radio Shack.
Well, actually, non-fam brings up a good point. Well, let's go ahead and just kick it up to 450 and see what
Yeah,
happens.
I was wondering that too. If there's something like maybe all the heat's in the barrel and not in the tip, and you have to. But I mean, that seemed like a decent soldering iron there. I don't know where
Do you have a way
they're.
to test the temperature of your tip?
Yeah, you need like a heat gun or a
An
infrared.
IR.
Yep.
I have 3, but they were all school issued.
It'd be cool if we could get it to work over the internet.
Yeah, I know. I have to take temperatures all the time at school now.
Yeah. I don't have one, but would be handy to have.
Oh, I have one. I just don't know where it is.
I don't know. I freak the person taking temperatures out every morning just because I run low. And they're
There
like,
it is.
is my gun broken? I was like, no, it's just me.
Yeah, Shane, I think it is because that ground plane, usually is a little bit tougher to conduct all the heat on. To take
Yeah,
because
because
it's
I
a
can
thicker
feel the
layer.
heat. I can feel the heat jumping all the way through the ESC.
Yeah, is it the minus on the board, like
Yes.
that pad? Yeah, that is part of the problem because that's you do need more heat on those.
So this
Good.
says the tip is at 27C.
What?
Yeah.
27. Check the barrel. What does the barrel say?
106.
Interesting.
144. 123, 101.
What kind of soldering iron do you have?
Hey!
Did it work?
I don't know what I did different. Oh, I'm at 450.
That's why.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah.
It worked.
Well, what? Check the
And-
tip. Check the tip.
You would.
Board's at 40.
Yeah, just don't hold it too long. You can definitely crank the heat, but somebody else said filament.
Right.
Yeah, non-fam.
Filament,
Filament solder, same
solder,
difference.
same
I need something good, cool to
It's
print
interchangeable.
that doesn't use up too much filament but takes a long time.
Yeah, non-fam's
So-
right though.
A
It'll.
giant base.
Wires
did that.
first or capacitor first?
No, you want to do wires first, and then you want to kind of do a second puddle on top with a capacitor.
Yep.
If that makes any sense. Because the wires for the ES or for the battery that you're doing right now, those are
Oh shit.
require a lot more heat.
What'd you
and-
do?
Okay. What is
So-
the proper way of doing this? Do I heat the pad or do I heat
Well,
the-
first you want to tin your tip on the wire.
It
What'd
is.
you do?
Okay.
I don't know what
then-
it's tinned with.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Sometimes they use lead free, so I would put some more solder on the end of it,
What'd
just
you
kind of
do?
freshen it up.
If your stream gets taken down, it is my fault, and I'm very sorry.
What happened?
I just took my headphones out, and I forgot that the person who runs the shift before me always has music playing on the
You didn't hear.
Echo Dots,
Can't hear it.
and I just realized that
We can't hear the music.
the whole time.
We're good.
Yeah, we didn't hear
No
anything.
music.
You're good.
But that doesn't mean the algorithm doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you
True.
get shut down, it's probably my fault, and I'm very sorry.
It happens.
Let's see what's cool.
Non-fam.
So, yeah. After you tin those, then you want to basically just solder those, get a nice clean, solder layer over it. And then after that, what I would probably do is switch back to that smaller tip. And then you want to just do a couple little tiny puddles of solder on top, and then
Ooh,
put
I need
the
to get that good.
capacitor on there.
I need to get a.
If that
vent
makes any
set up.
sense.
Come on. Any day now. I'm at
This is
450C. Come on. There we go. There. Whoa. Fed enough solder into it, it's dripping.
There you go. That's good. As long as you don't melt the jacket, but I'm pretty sure that's the silicon.
It is.
Wire,
It's the
so-
silicon jacket. I'm going to let it cool down a little.
Yep.
Since I am running like 100C higher than I should be.
Yeah, the worst
Right.
thing you can do on those is melt the XT60s if you're but you won't.
Which I'm a ways away.
Yeah, you're.
And I have
definitely-
more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like deforming an XT60.
Done it
I've
before,
only
it's
done
kinda
that
funny.
once.
That's why you get more.
Yeah. Yeah, you just buy them by the bag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I'm bad about melting XC30s.
Yeah, those are easier to melt because they're smaller.
Well, we use XC30s for robots.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, okay, I want to put this XC30 on here
Okay, this
and
could.
make it a
Ow,
really
that didn't
short
work.
wire. And, oh, shit.
I got too much of a puddle on this. That's too much solder.
Solder
Yeah.
socket.
Huh?
Solder socket.
You know, I suck at that.
I love the solder sucking. I like it. I
Ah.
prefer it to wick any day.
No,
Is
wicking is so much better.
You like wicking better?
I can never aim well with a solder socket.
Oh, with a solder sucker? Yeah.
Likely story.
See, guys have a little more practice at that. So
No shit.
My problem's timing.
Like when I hold the sucker, it's like when I push the button, it vibrates so it like moves so much, it jerks and I miss.
And
yeah,
remember, I shake naturally.
you get recoil, but if you're spend some time at the gun range,
Oh,
Data
same idea.
points.
I haven't shot a gun since the pandemic started.
No. Well, okay, maybe.
Yeah, you don't want to suck it all off there, so
No, I was saying no to her.
Oh,
oh, the stream just went bad. Wow.
Okay, it's no longer my fault if the stream gets shut
It
down.
is completely your fault.
You mark this as not safe for kids, right?
I even played my disclaimer at the beginning.
Did you?
Yep. In
You should
fact,
do it
no.
again because I didn't hear it.
Sure, let's go ahead and do it again. Here we go. It'll say it's the Weekly Madness, and I know it's not, but hi, this is Zolan, and welcome to my Weekly Madness. The only thing I have to give as a warning is we will talk about everything, anything, nothing, and it may not always be child safe. So all I can suggest is, if you are a minor, go get your fucking parents. That's all. And there you go.
Okay, you know what's weird about that? So all my audio for StreamYard is set into my headset. When you played that intro, I'm only watching it on StreamYard, not on YouTube. It played on my speakers. I don't know what the heck.
That is weird.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. StreamYard's odd. I came in and it was I had set OBS to use my headset mic, but then it was defaulting to my laptop mic. So
Yeah.
it's just StreamYard.
Right?
Yeah, because StreamYard will grab onto your real mic first,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I constantly have to set it back.
All right, let's see if I can make a clog happen with protopasta.
Oh, very easily.
Well,
But
I
the
am running
fact
a
that you're
mosquito.
the fact that you're using the mic via OBS explains why there's a little bit of lag between what you
Ah.
say and what we hear,
Oh.
You know, I'm not sure if that's interesting.
which is fine. It's minor. Only
Yeah.
I worked a 9-month contract at Microsoft back in the days when DVD decoders on computers were new.
I love those days.
And my job was actually testing and validating that they passed the qualifications for their Windows Hardware Quality Lab sticker.
Hmm.
So I learned to see frame drop
Oh yeah.
and other artifacting, which sucks because when I watch a movie, if I get bored with the movie, I stop watching the movie and I'm looking for issues in the decoding.
So I was helping a teacher with virtual learning yesterday, and turns out I am the only teacher in the school that uses OBS and external microphones.
You know what? Now I'm wondering what's going on because it might be using my Canon XF100 for the which is going through Blackmagic for the audio.
Sorry for the beeping.
No problem. I don't know what you're using there, Greg, but your audio sounds perfect.
It's probably the camera. It's like a $3,000 video camera, so it should be decent. I bought it for weddings like 7 or 8 years ago.
Holy crap! Okay.
I actually found out it's the earlier version of the one that Joel Telling uses because he uses the XF400. I was like,
Right.
oh, that's cool. I'm using a similar camera.
Okay, so now I need to pile solder back up because I probably sucked too much off.
Advanced audio. I'm gonna see if I can mute it here.
So I don't use OBS for my audio, just my video, so I can
Yep.
trim.
Same.
See, I'm just not sure. Okay, tell me, am I quieter now?
Nope, you sound the same.
Okay, so it must not be using the video camera because I just adjusted the mic on it. So I don't know. But it is going through a USB sound card for the mic, so that could be why. It could still be a little bit of a latency.
I need to empty the trash can next to
That
my.
looks much better. Now your audio just cut out completely. Oh no, that's Devin.
That's
who cut
Devin.
out.
Yeah.
She
The other thing I
vanished.
need to do is because the Macs, I didn't even realize this until this week, is that Macs do not have an input, like an audio input line, like neither my iMac nor my MacBook. So, and I'm using these Sennheiser Game 1 headphones that I got probably 3 or 4 years ago, which I love. They're good headphones, but the audio is really low. The levels are pretty low. And then my daughter, which you guys probably remember from a couple nights ago, she games like probably 30, 40 feet away from me. And she's one of those very vocal gamers. So when she's gaming, I can A, hardly hear, and then B, you guys can hear her. So what I want to do is get some kind of a
Damn it.
preamp. And now I'm like going down that rabbit hole because I don't want to spend like more than $50 on a nice, you know,
I'm using just
amplifier.
Arctic 7s that are piped straight into my
Yeah.
computer, and I use that in StreamYard, not the OBS audio.
Yep. See, I have to use I'm pretty sure I have to use OBS because I don't know how else to get the problem is I need to have a virtual webcam, and I don't know how else to do that without OBS.
I'm using virtual webcam.
Well, you're on a PC though, right?
True.
So I
Yes.
don't. Yeah, Macs do not natively have a virtual webcam.
Neither
So I
do
had to-
PCs. It's an add-on for OBS.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So I have to use OBS.
It's an add-on for OBS that I'm using. And in fact,
you're using that. Oh, I got you.
Yep.
Same
I
here.
thought you said you weren't using OBS.
I am. And the creator of virtual webcam actually develops it on a Mac.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
using
OBS
OBS
isn't
camera.
bad.
Easier way to do all that. Here, share screen.
My problem with OBS, like even right
Full
now,
screen.
it's actually eating my battery because my power supply can't keep up. So I'm like 98%.
That's my OBS.
Yep.
And I have the only audio here, I can mute it and you can still hear me because I'm not using this as my audio.
Yeah.
I'm only using it for video.
Yep.
And
Yeah, same here.
on there, virtual webcam, I just have it set to buffer only 3 frames.
Oh, now that I don't think I did.
And then in here, my camera is set to OBS camera, but my audio is set to my headset.
Okay. Where did you go for the buffer setting?
So in OBS, go to Tools, Virtual Webcam,
Yep.
Buffered Frames.
See, I don't have that. I have Tools, and then I have Stop Virtual Camera.
Oh.
I don't have anything about any virtual camera settings.
What version of OBS are you running?
I thought it was the latest, 25.0.8.
Yep, same as me. Okay, that must be a difference in the Mac versus PC.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. There's weirdness.
See, and my drone camera is actually plugged into my laptop here because what you're looking at is my desktop in another room.
Yeah.
And I use NDI for that.
Oh, okay.
So with NDI, I can come over here like live reversed. I have one that says Z-Blade, which is my laptop. I have OBS running on my laptop. And when I use NDI, boom, you now see what the OBS has on my laptop.
Interesting. All right, I just found a use buffering checkbox for my Blackmagic.
Okay.
I don't know do I want to do that?
No, because the Blackmagic is your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that because we're already showing a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. I'm still learning this stuff.
Yep.
Right.
I only know OBS because I was using it heavily for when I was streaming Elite Dangerous.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right.
I would like to look at another one because this one seems really resource intensive.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Streamlabs OBS, but they don't have a virtual webcam on the PC that works.
That's a problem.
They do have one that works on
Beep, beep.
They're already charged? Okay.
That sounds like run out of film and beep.
Already charged. We'll leave it at that. Awesome. What was I saying?
Little peep.
I don't remember either. The beeping threw me. So no matter what I do, I cannot seem to get this in there. And I'm about to just say screw it and melt a whole bunch of solder on top of it.
Let's do it. You'll get it. That's probably the hardest soldering or the most difficult part of the soldering is those pads.
Stop.
Because they are so large.
Moving.
Losing ends of film.
Bad enough I shake.
You need a PCB clamp.
Yeah, the help. I don't know if you can see in the background, but I've got let me get them. I got them on Amazon. Cord's too short.
Nope.
So this is what I use. It's the it's like about $40 or something, but it's got a spot for the brass wool, and then it's got the alligator
Hang on.
clips on it.
Let me get this smoothed out, and then I'll add you. Hang on. I want that nice shiny. There we go. And add.
Hi guys.
Hey, Viking.
What's up?
Senor Viking.
To try the Bat Cape Hemera parts cooling there. Oh, Bat Cape. Oh, that's what
You
that's
guys
what you're
doing?
calling.
I'll be back.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
So what's going on, Viking?
Oh, not much. I'm trying to get tired enough to sleep.
Yeah.
Not
Wait,
much
you
area.
sleep?
Yeah, sometimes.
You know, it was funny. I was actually wide awake at 2 a.m. last night because we had some storms blowing through. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I should go hop on the laptop and see if Viking's streaming right now. Just out of curiosity, like maybe he streams during the day. You know, I actually had that thought at 2 a.m. last night.
Yeah, it could have happened. So
Yeah.
but hopefully I can get to streaming later today, my time, Sunday. We'll see.
That's cool.
Yeah, been thinking about streaming
Damn it!
all week. So
What'd you do?
I can't get it to frickin' solder. It's
just try
melted,
again.
but when I lift off, it's holding so much heat.
Mm-hmm. It looks like we got Llama here too.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Llama.
Yeah, this morning he designed a new cooling duct for.
Yeah, that was fun. I hopped on for a little bit and
I need
convinced him to add his logo to the heat block.
Oh, that's right.
Or the hot end that he was doing, which it turned out pretty cool.
I got on there late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see. I saw just a few minutes after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I need him to design a dual fan cooling fan mount for the rays, or I'll just flip one and try to see if it'll mount to the back.
Just design it yourself.
I don't have that kind of skill.
Yeah, just need to practice for a while.
Yeah, I'll get frustrated and I'll give up. So
Yeah. Hey, Chris Travis. It's going slow. I have no energy, so I don't work too much. I don't do too much these days. But it'll get there as soon as I have some energy.
There. What I'm
between
hoping
now
for
and the end of 2021.
is
Yeah.
my
No, this year.
tweezers will help dissipate
Oh.
some of the heat.
Yeah, I kind of go in
from the
spurts. I've been struggling with like allergies and work. It's been kind of, different lately. So haven't been as motivated to do things.
Seriously.
And then plus working from home. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'll spend 7-8 hours in meetings, and then and then it's like I'm in my same space or just across the basement for hobby stuff, and half the time I'm like, I don't really want to be down here anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So that's no fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
I know how
This
that
is-
is.
This is my workplace right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go in the office Mondays and Tuesdays, which is nice because I'm like, when it comes to like noise, I really hate any kind of noise when I'm working, and especially when I'm in meetings all day.
Mhm.
It's nice getting away. But then,
Yeah.
the rest of the week you're kind of like, here we go again.
Oh, it actually started
Yeah.
to stick. Oh my god.
What?
But not enough. Nowhere near enough.
I don't have any advice to give. I'm not that good at soldering, so
I am absolutely horrible at it, as you can tell.
Yeah, a lot of it's just practice, but I wonder. It seems like you've got something going on because it shouldn't be that difficult. That looks. Let me see that joint. Are you kind of? Yeah, it looks like it's a little too high.
Way too high.
Yeah, you should be able to just what I would probably do is heat the top of that wire and just push down on it a little bit.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that should should work. But yeah, I kind of wonder if there's something going on with your soldering iron. I mean, I don't know. Should be transferring heat better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful.
What?
And
The other thing I use is I've got these little electronics tweezers. You probably have a set, right? Is that? Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Yep. Those aren't bad. Those are. Let me show you the ones I use. Yeah, those. I think I have a set of those too. Those are
these
my
are the ones that
backups.
Hardwell suggested.
Yeah. Hold on.
So what are you doing, Justin?
Oh,
Here's the
starting
ones that
up
I
printers
use.
for the first time this week. And
These are like my favorite tool ever. It's the iFixit ones.
Oh, I have like multiple sets of those.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I personally like those better.
Yeah.
The ones that Bardwell had aren't bad, but it's, you know.
I like not having to hold tension on them,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
which is what these do for me.
Whatever you're used to. I also use these to like pick the gunk off the hot end, you know, when something.
That's what I use those
Sticks.
ones for.
I
Yeah.
got one with Anycubic Delta, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know where they are now. It should be over there somewhere, but
Yeah, who knows?
yeah.
That's what happened to half my tools. I actually spent probably 2 hours cleaning my workspace today because I just could not find anything. I was
Yeah.
looking for some pin headers.
I just need a room with 10 more or 40 more square
Yeah.
feet, and I'll be good.
I need some cabinets.
I need better
Yeah.
helping hands.
Yeah, I need.
Well, I'm
separate
using them to
room.
hold the camera
Yep.
as part of the problem.
Yeah.
A separate room would help.
Yeah.
For
I need a
projects.
wall and some of those acoustic tiles. I was thinking about
Mhm.
that, but our basement, it's like, it's just really wide open. And I do like that though.
One of these days, I am going to get myself the Titan XL chair because that's
Yeah.
the only
Yes.
chair that is made that's big enough for somebody my size.
Yep.
And I am going to mount on the back of it a curve
There you go.
frame that I'm going to 3D print. I'm going to 3D print all the pieces, and it's going to hold acoustic tile. And then it's going to hold a mic just behind my head.
Mm-hmm.
So anything in front of me will be perfectly clear on the mic, including my voice. But anything
Huh.
behind me and to the sides, you won't hear.
Nice.
Wow, I'm looking those up. It actually, you know, it's funny. It says it starts at 220 pounds. You got to be 220 to send in this thing, and it goes up to 390, or at least that's what they recommend.
The problem is I'm 6'9".
Yo, how tall? 6'9"?
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
I did not
You
realize
make,
you were
make
that
me
tall.
look small,
Dang.
and I'm 6'3".
I stand comfortably at 6'6" because of my back issues.
Yeah. Wow.
But when fully stretched out after being at the doctors and having them do their magic on me, I stand at 6'9".
Sheesh. Yeah, I could see where this would be beneficial.
I have 32 degrees of curvature in the upper part of my spine and 24 in the lower.
Jeez.
Plus the compression fractures and the herniated discs and everything else.
I was 5'11" in high school. Now I'm like closer to 5'10", just because of age, I think. So I know
Yep.
the feeling.
Age and injury.
Yep. But yeah, this would. I've got one of these. Mine's not as nice as the Titan, but it'll go all the way up to the, my office chair. And I mean, it's like one of those. It's got memory foam. It's Serta, I think, makes it, and it's really comfortable. And I think it's up to 350 or 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Titan one looks really nice, though.
Yep. I'm so annoyed that they didn't do the Cyberpunk one in the Titan XL, or otherwise I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
I actually used to play Cyberpunk tabletop.
Yeah,
And it
I
pops
got it.
right off. God damn it.
I'm waiting for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that's supposed to be what, November this year?
Yeah.
Did you pre-order?
No, but I have a buddy that can take payment in Bitcoin, so I'm
Oh,
waiting
nice.
to getting it ready. I have
Hey,
Bitcoin. I don't have anything else now.
I have Ripple.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, Litecoin was the worst investment I ever made. I think a couple of years ago when somebody was like, "Yeah, you got to buy Litecoin," So I bought $1,000 of it, and then I think that same $1,000 is worth about 200 now.
Oh yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
like the worst investment I've ever made.
Yeah,
Have
it
you checked
tanked.
lately?
Huh?
Have you checked how much
No, I
it's
haven't
worth
checked it
lately?
probably in a month, but is it
Oh yeah, in a
what
month, yeah. Haven't
what
changed
is it
that much.
per do you know what it is right now per
I can
share
look right now. Hold
or
on.
per coin?
I've got an app for that stuff.
I think I bought it around. I bought 4 of them, so whatever whenever 4 of them were worth, so it was like $250.
$57.
Yeah, see, so it's
57.10 bucks
terrible.
per. Yeah,
Come
Bitcoin
on,
is
load.
decently
I have
priced now.
$100 in Ripple, and it's
Yeah, Ripple was
Doing-
supposed to be another good one. I
Supposed
was
to
thinking
be.
about trading it out.
I bought Ripple for $25 at 22 cents, and I bought it again at 30 cents. So since then, it's sitting right in the middle. So I haven't really made any money.
Yeah, but you know what?
Eventually.
I made up for my bad decision on Litecoin with I bought some Tesla stock probably about 5 months ago when it dipped below $400, or it was right. I'm sorry, it was right around 400.
Yeah.
or right
Yeah.
around 500. But so I bought I think 4 shares of that, and it's
hot.
crazy. It's
Don't
like
touch
it went
that.
up to like
It's
$1,600 a share, something
Yeah.
ridiculous. So I did pretty good
Yay.
on that one.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, right?
not, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I lost a bunch
Pulling it
of electronium when Cryptopia was hacked. I have
Oh, yeah.
had about 34,000 electronium.
Oh
They
wow.
weren't-
I
They
still
weren't
have
worth that much.
$40 US version of Linden dollars.
Mhm.
One of
Hey,
the
John.
original digital currencies.
Yeah. Hey, don't tell.
Hey, John.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, non-fam,
I've been
definitely.
up there in a
I
while.
can't believe it, and I think it's getting ready to split. They're going to split it into like 5. I think 5 ways.
case anybody
Which
wants
so
to
my
join.
4 shares will turn into 20, and then it'll
Yeah.
probably go up again.
Mhm.
It's funny because my neighbor.
Better.
I'm so glad I bought the stock and not an actual Tesla, because my next door neighbor's got like a Model X,
I love those cars.
which is like I mean, he spent a
You
crazy
know.
amount.
Those
You're not going to
110
love those
grand.
cars.
Yeah.
They are having so many issues.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They
he
have a ton
he
of
had it
issues,
in the
but-
shop. Like, I think he told me 6 times in the last 4 months,
Jeez.
and he just now they're trying to sell it, and I'm like, good luck. But
So I'm thinking I might put the capacitor on the back.
yeah, just put it right above. There you go.
I'll put it
Just-
above.
Yeah, put it above. Yeah, just like that. And then yeah. But make sure you might want to lay it out and make sure it's not gonna get in the way of anything before you solder it on. But it's pretty easy to change if it isn't.
Well, unless I accidentally unsolder these wires.
Right.
Well, yeah, what I would do is I would get a smaller tip on there and then just do a little puddle, on top of it.
So
And
here's
don't-
the frame. Let me go ahead
Hey,
and
Shane.
pop the top
Hello.
plate off the frame.
Hi, Shane.
What's up, Chip?
How's my mic sound today?
Good.
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 I'm gonna use the headset one instead of my Yeti up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, your background noise is too high for the Yeti. Unless you have the Yeti that can do you can change the not polarization,
Direction.
the multiple different condenser types.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've tried every single one that's on here, and they sound all the same. So
That's not good.
yeah,
I want to find a mic that is like doesn't pick, kind of like what you're talking about, doesn't pick up any background noise, especially my gaming teen daughter when she's gaming.
Right.
So what you want at that point is, and I can't remember the names, but you want a directional condenser,
Yeah, like a
shotgun.
shotgun
like
mic.
a shotgun mic.
Well,
Right.
I've got a Rode, one of those Rode video mics, and I was thinking about trying to use that.
But the problem is whatever you point it at.
Yeah,
also needs to not be reflective of sound.
Right.
So basically like a lavalier mic is what you have.
Oh, there's a good idea. Lavalier. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Right, and I
just
have
kinda
one of
clip it.
those, but the problem is until I get my everything moved to the other side, the computer that it hooks to is in the other room.
Yeah.
And it's wireless. That's not a problem until I start like turning on my drones and stuff, and then it flips out because it's in
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
It's in the 900 megahertz range. Okay, so back is this way. So it will be sitting here. And then I have this one going on top, which is a little smaller. Arrow is that way. So here's the Bardwell board, and it'll be here. So it does not look like the cap will be in the way.
Yeah, you're fine then. Can you blow that up a little bit?
Live reversed.
There you go.
And where am I?
I'll be
Okay.
back later, guys.
Okay,
All right.
All right. See you, Justin.
Later.
See ya.
So you're gonna put that.
that's both boards.
Okay. Yeah. So if you put the cap right above those black and red wires, then you should be all right.
Pointed out the back. You know what
Yep.
sucks? I forgot to put heat shrink on it.
On what? On the wires?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you don't need heat shrink on those. You're fine. Yeah, you don't normally put heat shrink on those.
Oh, see, I would have put heat shrink on it with the capacitor in the heat shrink.
Yeah, you could still put it on the capacitor legs. Yeah, hot glue's a good idea, John Strand said.
Yeah, it's probably what I'm going to end up doing.
That'll insulate it. But I've never done that with any of mine. They're just, I mean, it's pretty rare that you're going to get a short on those. I don't think I've ever had a problem. Make sure the stripe is on the black. Yep, just like that. You don't want to reverse the polarity on that bad boy.
Poof.
No.
Yeah.
So I need to bend it down. So it might actually be easier to solder it this way and then just flip it over. By the way, wiring is why I don't have my underextender print on either. Wiring and me do not get along. Oh, those aren't strong enough to do that. Okay. Oh, whoops. I don't need to be big screen. Yes, 3DMN is a drone pilot as well.
Hey, Ron. British candy.
Well, that's cool. Those unique typhoons are nice. I just saw his. Ooh, those look tasty. What are those? Like little chocolate.
Yeah, with caramel and
Oh, okay.
puffed rice or whatever.
Nice. Oh yeah, like the. Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
85 watt. I'm trying to find a higher watt charger for my MacBook, so it doesn't have to drain the battery.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what the one is I have now, but it's clearly not putting out enough juice.
That's not fun.
Yeah, I'm down to 93% battery life. And I'm on the cord. There you go, Solon.
What you could do is you could just hack the end off of it and
Yeah,
plug it into your power supply.
that's true. Yeah. Although, I'm not quite ready to do that yet with this computer.
Yeah, not when it works fine for everything except this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, John. I cut my hair today. I did it myself.
Nice.
I need to do that this weekend as well.
Yeah, I
Yep.
haven't done that in a bit, so
Yeah, Viking style. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is. I was saving so I can braid it.
Come on, melt.
We also have the Mars bars here, Ron. They're not the same. I love the Mars bars too, though.
Okay, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah, Zolan, what I would probably do is try to tin a little puddle right on top, and then tin the legs of the capacitor, and that should help it stick, if that makes sense.
Marcel tells you that you're gonna burn the board out when you're doing it like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Hot, hot.
You're not supposed to heat up your fingers.
And it broke. God dang it. Ow. Fresh cutters.
You're wrong. Just do it yourself, like I did.
Yeah, that's all I do is I go outside with the big ass clippers and just clip it.
Yeah.
I set mine to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
God, this is ugly.
yeah. The whole reason why I have that MacBook Power Lead is I had to fix a MacBook that the local company said needed a new display, but that's not what was wrong with it.
Oh.
So what was wrong with it?
There was a couple surface mount components on it. I don't remember the exact names of them. I kind of followed what's his name, Louis Rossman.
Mm-hmm.
He had some software and some schematics I was able to go through and follow.
So did you have to swap out some SMD stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
Was it on the logic board or?
Yeah, it was on the logic board. It was like a muxing chip.
Mm.
Here's
And-
all of them.
Oh,
There you
those
go.
worked good
Helping
too.
hands. So did you use like a hot air rework station to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little cheap Chinesium thing.
Yep.
I didn't get it fully fixed because there was something else wrong with it that I couldn't figure out what exactly was wrong. But they're at least able to use the computer like plugged into a monitor. So
Yeah.
Better. Still ugly.
That's
but
good.
better. Okay, I need a
Yeah,
zip
Macs
tie.
are so much fun trying to do anything with nowadays. That's why I don't know what I'm going to do for my next one because I've got a 2015 MacBook Pro, which you can still kind of upgrade, and then I've got a 2014
There.
iMac 5K. There you go. Zip tie. That works. Did you get it soldered on?
Yep.
Okay. Can you let's look at the joints
Not
here.
well.
Yeah, I can't really see it.
Uh,
I want to look at your. I'm less concerned about the cap, and I want to look at the. Let me see your. Show me the side profile of your ESC wires. Let me see here, and yeah, it's ugly, but it should stay on. Yeah. Cool.
I can't pull it off. I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean that's the main thing, right? Is there's no gaps. The solder's covering both the wire and the pad. Yeah, I think you're fine. Hey, Llama.
Llama!
Hey, Canadian maker.
What's up?
hey, Llama.
What are you guys up to besides Zolaning his solder.
We're
We have a new
watching Zolan solder.
a new description. If it's smoke, you laminate it. If it's on fire, you dusting it.
Just in it, yeah.
If you melted it and burning it,
If you didn't do anything, you're Viking it.
If you puddled and soldered it, you Zolaned it.
If you can't get solder to melt, even with the soldering iron at 500 degrees, you must be a Zolan.
I just hope you didn't burn on any of those ESCs while you were doing that.
I know, that's what I'm so worried about.
It's probably fine. Well, you weren't above 350, right?
I was up to 450,
Well, yeah.
but not for long.
Long
Not for
time.
long.
Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, I got a haircut. Week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know.
Where did I set the drone?
I did
I
it today.
lost the drone.
Oh, I can think of a few places you put it.
No, it ain't up my ass. I know.
Are you sure?
Yes, I
You're
am
not
sure.
putting on it?
Oh, duh! It's right behind me.
What's up, John? What's up, Ron? Who else is in here? Marcel. Wait a minute. Is that a different Marcel? Or is that the same Marcel?
It's the same one.
It's the same one.
He's like me. He's got 18 different.
Yeah. I do the same thing. I go in and I'm like, oops, I need to do my drone account. So then I switch. It depends who I'm watching, you know. And then I
See, don't
subscribe.
go to that point.
I have a bunch of different channels I subscribe to on my other account. But now they're starting to bleed over a little bit.
Well, yeah, because I do the same thing. I have my quadcopter account.
Yeah.
I have my mountain biking account. I have my personal account. And then
Yeah.
I have my 3D printing account. And now I've actually got 2 3D printing accounts because I have a live broadcast 3D printing account.
Yeah.
No, I know. There's no bridge. The pads are clear.
Let's-
But you are right to make sure.
Yeah. And
Oh, I
you
knew there
got
was
that
something
smoke stopper, right?
Huh?
You
Yeah, I
still
still
got
have
the smoke.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yep.
So before you plug anything in, and you know what, you could even plug stuff in now just to see if the board powers up.
Oh, good idea.
I'll tell you what.
Hey.
Oh, John, you made
Go
sure you
on.
didn't bridge it, right?
That's what I just said.
No,
Yeah.
he's good. We looked at
Yeah.
it a little,
There's no bridge between those two.
and you got the
That's
stripe
good
on the black side for the cap.
Here. Let me prove it. I can be annoying and prove it at the same time.
There you go.
That's a good idea to do after you've done it. Make sure you have a connection between all of them.
And he's got a smoke stopper too. So
Nope, no connection.
good.
And just to make sure, here's the.
Yep.
That's positive. That's negative. Nothing. Good.
Good.
Then come over here. Touch the negative. Yep. Touch the positive. Nothing. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I remember one day I was working on my friend's radio and we accidentally a piece of solder dropped right in the center.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
worst.
I also have. I don't know where it's at right now, but I have this nice.
We were
little-
actually trying to desolder a wire because his Baofeng is now basically Baofeng's now locked them all down.
Really?
Many of them that are sold in the US. So here we are trying to remove this little bit of solder off of this one
Oh
piece
man.
so that it can unlock the radio again. It's like, oh,
I just came across my Baofeng radio the other day. I've got one of those. I can't remember even what the model. It's the X60 or something, or I don't know.
oh,
And if-
the DMR ones or the
Yeah.
non-DMR? Oh, okay.
If
think
it's
so.
the first gen DMR, throw it away.
Yeah.
Let me look. I forget what it is.
Because I can tell you now, if you use that on any repeater, the repeater owner will ban you, and so will Brandmeister.
You know, I got onto the local repeater, no problem. It did the
No,
PL
the problem
tone.
is the right. Well, if you're using
Yeah.
PL tone, you're not doing DMR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it wasn't the DMR. Sorry.
DMR
Yeah, I
is
was just-
color code.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's the UV5R.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
that
normal.
one's a
You're
good one.
good.
Yeah.
You're okay.
You're good.
When you said DM, I know that there was a couple models that were DM,
Yeah.
and they were the
DM5.
first models of those Baofangs, and they were
Actually,
garbage.
Yes.
Hang on.
No, you're right. I remember those now. Yeah, we've got a local net. It's down it's probably about a half hour away, and I've got a J-pole in my attic, and I'm able to hit it no problem and get on the repeater there.
Nice.
It's like 147, 870 or something. So
That's pretty good. I mean, but then again, height always matters in
Hey,
yeah.
Google,
amateur radio.
set the
Oh,
bedroom
yeah.
light to 100%.
What did you just ask
God
Alexa
damn
to
you,
do?
Zolon. Why did you just tell all our lights to turn on to 100%? Somewhere around here, I don't know where it's at right now, I actually have the bad DMR.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what I did with it.
Well, Zolan, I'm happy to report something to you, though.
Huh?
That CH6, do not buy it.
Okay. Good to
Piece
know.
of junk right now.
Wow.
Programming that radio is like going to the dentist and having all your teeth pulled out.
Fun.
As somebody who has had all of his teeth pulled out, I know what that's like.
Mm-hmm. Painful.
Nothing like having to relearn how to eat.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm not finding it. Yeah, I actually have the, I think it's the DM-5 or whatever.
Yeah, that would be it.
And yeah, I bought it for like $20 and then found out, oh yeah, no, don't use that or you will be banned in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Ah. So I have a radio that's worthless.
You actually have to go through radio ID to get it reactivated, though.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey Google, turn off the bedroom light.
They got to go
So did you
through
guys
another
hear?
thing.
Did you guys hear about the latest Chinese restrictions? They're going to put, they're going to require government approvals for drones and 3D printers to be exported to the U.S.
Well, you got to be kidding me. That's really going to screw us over.
Yeah, it just came out. News came out today.
DM-5R.
Yes. That thing was a beautiful radio. Piece of garbage, though.
Oh, let me send you guys this article in the chat. Oh, dang it. I closed out YouTube.
So I stole the battery out of it because then I could
Oh, you
use
want
the
to post it in
battery.
private chat? I can post it
Some
right now.
Americans are
Okay, yeah, let me do that.
aluminum and make their own
Didn't
damn
Radio Oddity release a new firmware for this though that fixed it?
I'm not 100% sure.
Huh. Have to check that.
Okay, I'll get that over out to the chat room.
laser tech, not 3D printing.
No, it is. If you read the article, it says 3D printing too.
Yeah, which is probably their like number one export right now.
I was like, what's
Not
Creality
AM
going to
radio.
do, right? I mean,
Yeah, but see, people like Ron don't care because he's in Canada.
all right.
No,
But it's
screw us
basically
over
the-
here too, to some extent.
So
Well,
space
that's true
materials,
because
3D printing.
it'll lessen the amount of production they're going to do because they're not expecting us as a market.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
But of course, USA's selfish about everything. Us. I mean, come on.
Is it USA or was it? You said China was involved in this, right?
Yeah, it's the it's
It's
basically
anything
the
coming
trade
from
war.
China.
It's part of the whole Trump China
Yeah.
thing. Which,
China's saying, "Hey, we're
and-
going to
and-
get you back."
We are borderline politics right now, so please be careful.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is a no-go on this channel.
Yep,
yeah.
that's okay.
Yep.
And yeah, I've noticed SSDs and RAM have tripled in price in the last week.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything is.
Everything's going up again. It's ridiculous.
That's the one thing. I mean, again, getting toward politics, but that's the one thing I do agree with Trump on is U.S. needs to ramp up its production again.
US
I'd love to
can't
be able
ramp
to
up
buy
its
stuff in
production
the
because
US,
we don't
but
have the necessary rare earth metals that are needed to do it.
yeah,
Well,
I don't like lithium, right? I mean, that's a big
Yep.
one.
yeah. The thing is,
Yep.
is Canada does.
Mm,
Canada is the number one battery.
so
Rare.
I have an issue.
We are.
I can't test this
Why not? No battery?
because I don't have any batteries that use an XT60.
No, that what about that?
Well, we can
The
adapt.
goggle battery? Isn't that
Hey, why don't you
XT60?
pull apart
That's a
that battery
barrel.
you have?
Oh,
From the
that's a
Battlefront?
barrel. That's
Tear it
right.
apart and turn it into an
Quick
XT60
jumper
connector
cable.
on it.
Yeah, you could just make an adapter.
Wait, 24 volt. I could just plug in one of my underpower supply. No,
Yeah, you could do that.
You
too.
could. That would work. You'd be surprised.
Well, I don't think you want to do 24 volt though. Aren't you going to run it for us? I mean, I guess you could because it is
I'm gonna
six.
run
It is
4S.
a success.
Right. It's
board.
a 6. It's actually up to. I think this one goes to what?
Probably.
Why am I saying think when I've got the box right here that tells me?
Yeah.
Oh, ain't it?
It's a 50 amp.
Well, that's the amps, but the cells would be.
I know I
Si-
pulled up the site.
6 would be
earlier,
24 volts ish. You know,
Yeah.
4.2 times 6.
but I lost the
So,
site because I was looking at copyright law.
25.2.
Oh.
Well, don't they figure it on 3.7? Even though it goes.
Yeah,
above
that's a nominal voltage, but the fully charged is 4.2
4.
Right.
for a non-high voltage.
They always figure the battery's on 3.7.
Here we are.
Yeah,
2 to 6S.
yeah.
So this
So,
can go all the way up to 6. Yeah.
so you could do 24 volt. You'd be fine.
But really, what I should just do is make myself a. Actually, I think I made one already.
Wait, man, 24 volt battery?
A 32. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you want 30. That'd be the better way to do it. Just get one of your 4S batteries and then do an
Right.
adapter.
I can make
'Cause
an
that's what you're
adapter.
going to run on it anyway. And then plus
Unfortunately,
later on,
I don't have any more of these.
yeah.
I have 60s, not 30s.
Hmm.
Because
What
I
do you mean, like what?
ordered. I ordered the adapter cables instead of ordering just
Yep.
the ends.
You mean
Probably
these
just cut
on?
it.
Yeah, I need those.
Get the black ones. Get the yellow ones. Get the black ones.
Yeah, I like the black ones. I got both.
Black ones are a higher temperature plastic.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, I just go with the yellow because that's what's on all the batteries.
Yeah. But the
Okay,
black ones
no
are
fun.
actually like $1 more for a half a dozen of them.
As
And
is,
it's a much better connector.
Mhm.
I'm going to need to start wrapping my batteries because I'm putting nasty dents in them.
Ooh.
The problem with the Anger 85 and the other drones of this style is the battery goes on the bottom.
The black ones are much better.
So
You can get the
landing
60 now, the black
means
ones.
I'm probably going to put a dent in it. That was interesting, Greg.
Sorry, I was trying to see if I could get my black magic to show up in StreamYard because OBS is just killing my battery right now.
Yeah, as Non-Farm said, we're known for our nickel. And it's like, yeah, I know we're known for nickel and graphite. I didn't know we were known for aluminum. For lithium, I should say.
Lithium and aluminum are Canada's 2 largest exports right now, from what I understand.
Aluminum is big time.
Earth material exports, I should say.
Same with, I believe it is, our hardwoods are also right now in demand.
Hmm.
So that's like our oaks, our, I forget what the other tree is. Oaks, cherries, that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Highly
no.
wanted.
And the only reason I knew that, believe it or not, is because of Top Gear. Believe it or not.
Oh,
Because when they first started talking about battery-powered cars, they did a comparison of like a 1970s car.
yeah, we got a problem with Canada being the rare earth source for the U.S.
And,
They actually just recently flipped us off, and they're selling to Japan instead.
yeah,
That's because what your
Because-
government did to us.
Yep,
actually.
yep. Nope. I
they
know.
were-
And I'm not going to disagree with you.
They are. It takes
Like I said,
more
I'm trying to be
fuel
politic free here.
to ship the raw material from Canada to China, get it manufactured, make the battery, and then ship it back to the U.S.
You know what makes me chuckle about all this?
to actually
currently-
burn a 1970s car for 10 years.
Currently in the U.S., our chicken farms are shipping all of our chicken to China to be processed and then sold back to us.
What?
Yes.
Bizarre.
I only know
Bizarre.
this because I track chicken, pork, and beef for raw feeding dogs.
I'm surprised they don't ship it to Canada and just have us process it.
And there's companies that grow corn. There's
We
farms
have
that grow
about
corn,
we
digging
process
holes
our own
and
meat
burying
here.
it.
Hello.
So these little rubber stanchions, how far off do I want to be from the carbon fiber?
You probably want to have a good distance away from the carbon fiber, I would think.
For what?
Oh, I'm actually at a holding pattern. I don't have the necessary bolts.
Oh,
You
show's over.
Zolan doesn't have the necessary bolts. Look at that frickin' desk he's got. He's got the right bolts there somewhere. I bet he does.
I might be able to make those work. I don't think they're.
Pile of crap he's got laying around. He's got more crap than I do, man.
Maybe.
Yeah, weren't you supposed to be in the new room?
Soon. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on that. I threw my back out last weekend doing it.
Okay. No, like I know you were saying that Saturday you might have been doing it, so.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, I just thought of something. For you to walk around in this house, you must have to duck to go through every doorway.
Almost.
Because all the doors and all standard doors here in New England are 6'8".
Mhm.
All the doors in my house are 7.
Mm.
It's one of the reasons we bought this house.
You would be bumping your head on every door going through this house.
Mm-hmm.
They're all 6'8", and they're actually cut 6'8" because they're 6'8" before I put the hardwood down.
The back door is the only original door in this house, and that door I have to duck to go through.
That would suck.
So I could use M3 screws.
And actually, my exterior doors are 6'5s. I don't know why exterior doors are 6'5s now.
Part of it's fire code.
Wow.
I believe national fire code is 6'5" for minimum door height for
Yeah,
exteriors.
but the exterior doors are shorter than your interior doors now. For some stupid reason.
And I know some states
could even less.
Some states are actually trying to make it so your doors not only have to be 7 feet tall for exterior, they have to be 32 inches wide.
Oh, we're 36 already. Your
Right.
main entrance in the house has to be 36.
Maybe it's 36, not 32. It's for wheelchair access.
Yep. Wheelchair and appliance. All your appliances are designed to be 34 inches wide so they can get to a 30. Because a 36 isn't truly 36. The slab is 36. When you add the chains and the seal, it ends up being about 34-ish.
Yep.
Yep.
So all your appliances are designed to be 34 inches or narrower. Same with your wheelchairs.
The problem is everybody's moving those rascal scooters, and those are even wider.
Yeah, they're 40s. You got to do a 40 or a 42 inch for those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised all access is in
It's when I just go to a garage door. It's like you get an overhead. Driving. You think I'm kidding? I've done a few of those for people because of those. Most people that do those have like a walk-in basement like I have here. My mother lives in the basement now. Not because I put her down there because of my father originally because he couldn't walk. So I was wheelchairing him in and out of the house. But it's a full walkout basement. I don't know why she doesn't come back upstairs, but whatever. That's her problem. But yeah, most people have full walkout basements in this area. So putting like a garage door, what I call an overhead door, with a wheelchair. And then you can just pour the slab all nice and smooth. There's no threshold. There's no.
Yep.
You actually build a threshold into the concrete when you pour it.
That's what we're going to do if we ever get our basement poured like we want.
They don't seal as well. You got to do some pretty heavy trickery to get a garage door to seal. But when you do, if you do all the extras and put the triple vein seals on it and
mine will seal. I've actually already got the nuclear biological chemical warfare filter system even.
Biological chemical warfare system.
I'm insane.
So they got like the hinge seals and everything.
Yep.
They're still not as good as a regular door because they're only an inch thick. But
no, it's 4 inches.
4 inches.
Yep.
That's just insane. Why bother?
Because I'm building it to be F5 tornado rated.
No. Well, yeah, you're in Tornado Alley too.
Uh-huh. The idea is when we hit storm season, we can just close the big blast doors and ride it out.
Yep. It's like people around here, people still don't learn. When you get a hurricane and you're on the shoreline, everyone, when the water and stuff starts going, the best thing you can do is open your doors. You don't.
Older homes don't have light holes either, making me. Yeah, I know. Oh man, I would hate to go into a historic neighborhood as an EMT. That's got to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, the new. I remember going in the ambulance back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s with all my car accidents and crap. They have to like pick you up. The new ones are kind of nice, man. When they rolled me away last time, they like rolled me up to the freaking car to the ambulance. You guys don't even touch it, man. They just walk away and they hit the button and the thing like auto aligns, the lines up, picks the whole thing up. The wheels rolled up all by themselves, and they freaking slid me into the ambulance. They didn't touch me. No more manual or anything. Everything's automatic on the ambulance. So I was like, holy crap, that's some pretty fancy shit.
Our favorite nerd up to something?
It's up to something, yeah.
Who?
I won't say his name. Most of us know who we're talking about.
I don't. But okay.
No idea what you're talking about. There's about 8. We're all nerds, so.
No, our favorite German nerd.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's Don up to now?
I don't know, but somehow he got enough money to buy himself a gamer's chair.
Oh.
Okay. Good for him.
Nah. It's up to something.
And here I am, sitting in a red metal folding chair.
I just bought this and kind of, it's not bad, but I kind of wish I gotten a different one. But I do love the roller skating wheels. These are awesome. It's got the rollerblade wheels on it instead of regular chair wheels, which roll really nicely. Way better than the old-fashioned office chair wheels. Way, way, way better. The only problem is they jack it up like 2 inches.
Realize I was on mute.
Ah,
I was talking. I'm like,
quiet.
Why isn't anybody answering?
We're ignoring you.
I love these Sennheisers because you can just flip the boom up, but then you got to remember you flipped it up.
Yeah, I forgot I had mine flipped up too. So he said something like, "Oh, well, I haven't been saying much, but
yeah." Hey, anybody know? I know Mr. Buttram used to do a Saturday Night Makers thing. I don't think he's done one in a while.
No, he kind of gave up on the whole idea because everybody else was filling in for him when he was not doing it. So he decided to quit.
Patreon.com. Anyways, he's usually on here. I was watching Foga before.
Well, I think he's working nights now, isn't he still?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's probably why he hasn't been doing it either.
Yeah.
I was thinking of restarting the Saturday Night Makers and just, continue it until he's ready, but...
Yeah, because you used to jump on those a lot, didn't you?
I was.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh.
Well,
we lost
someone.
Ron. And I need to take a phone call.
Okay.
So.
All right. Good luck.
Guys.
See you,
Ron's
Viking.
back. Take care, Viking.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey,
there he is.
Can you hear me? Yeah, for some reason, my keyboard just decided to do something weird and kick me out.
StreamYard's auto-edited you.
Who knows?
It's because you're Canadian.
Maybe that's it. Oh, wait a minute, they're from Canada. What am I saying?
Are you doing the paid ones, Olan?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am currently paid because Dr. Jekyll was generous enough when I first started to pay for my month, and it hasn't been a month yet.
Oh.
Any day now, I'm going to lose my paid.
Yeah, it actually goes on for 15 days after. They send you a notice every day for like 15 days after. Saying, oh, you didn't pay. We're going to let it go.
There we go. This is actually going to work.
Did you figure out how to plug it in yet? I can't remember.
No. I'm test fitting the electronics right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's just test fitting. So, the day that he goes to turn it on, he's going to have something go wrong and boom.
Just test fitting. I could probably start wiring up my motors.
Yeah, that's fun, but yeah, might as well. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, nowadays it's a lot easier to reverse motor. I think they added it to Betaflight where you can reverse it right in there. So it used to be you had to screw around with the BL Heli and go in, and it was a nightmare to change them, or just flip 2 wires, which is what I usually did. But
that sounds like an easier thing to do.
One of my friends in my club just found a bottle yesterday of vitamin water. And instead of it saying vitamin water or any information, it was all in Morse code.
Whoa.
That's
the
pretty
whole
cool.
label.
Wow. So just dots and dashes.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is the
You know-
weirdest label I've ever seen. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Holy crap! Yeah, that's worse. It makes sense too.
Speaking of weird labelings and markings, here's one for you. Why does the drive-up ATM have Braille on it?
I always wondered that too.
Because
Because
use the
they
same
better
board
not
they
be
use in
driving.
the regular boards.
Because they make the same control pads for every ATM, including the walk-ups.
Yep.
I don't know. Are they walking up blind?
And I only know that because I actually have worked for the FDIC.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
It's still really weird when you drive up ATM got Braille on it. I just want to see some blind guy driving up.
What's even more weird is not only does it have Braille on the pads, it has the plug-in for those who are hard of hearing as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they can plug in
I knew
headphones
that.
directly into the machine so they can
Yep.
hear it.
Yep.
And they'll do voice commands depending on if
Right.
they can't see, then they can listen to it also and hear what they're saying.
Yep. And I don't know anybody who would be screaming their
I know what
pin
Lana's
code
thinking.
at the
What would Helen Keller do at an ATM? That's terrible.
dude.
I just don't know, man.
He was thinking it. I just had to say it.
Get money.
Good night, everybody, as well.
We are way too white to be making those jokes.
So long, I've now been officially canceled. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's not your show, right, Llama?
It's a different day and age.
That was him. Over there.
I was just reading your mind. That's all.
That guy over there, up in the corner.
I'm in the corner.
And yes, Vince is right. Also, sometimes the Braille is for the passenger.
Yeah,
That's what I always thought.
That makes sense. It's still when you drive up and you see it, you're like,
Dude,
wait a
I don't
minute.
know where it's at right now, but somewhere in one of my bins in storage, I have a knife set that says literally on the warning sticker, "Do not leave in child."
Was it
Okay.
was the knife from China or was it actually
Korea?
Oh, Korea? Yeah. okay.
Yeah, sometimes. There's a
English.
lot of Japanese stuff I have that's English.
English.
And
Yeah.
one of them was in Tokyo Tower. And the sign literally said, "Stairs for go up."
Yep.
There's actually a culture in Japan that they put just nonsense English words on their products. There's actually a word for it and everything.
Yeah, it's like
My
getting a
coworkers
tattoo.
my coworkers from Tokyo was talking about that. It's like just all the crazy stuff.
It's kawaii.
Yeah, I remember there was a YouTube video I watched, I think it was last year, of a lady from Japan asking, she made a spoof video of getting random English words tattooed on, like soup,
Yeah.
because there are actually people here in America
That do
with Japanese kanji tattoos
Yeah.
that literally say soup. They don't know it says soup, but that's what it says.
I think a lot of times they just like how it looks and they're like, yeah, I want that one.
I walked.
Oh no,
into-
I actually got into an argument with someone like that. Hers actually said whore.
Oh, geez.
It was 3 kanji letters. It said whore.
Oh God,
And-
yes, yeah.
And I knew it. I knew exactly what it was. I'm like, you do realize what you tattooed. And she's like, it says spirit, mind, and body. No.
Go look at that link I just posted. It's just a JPEG of a doormat label. They came out with that originally when the U.S. decided like everybody has to have a safety label, even like doormats and
Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
Perfectly fine, if not doormat. Really?
Deceleration and acceleration can injure you.
Oh jeez.
Doormat. Oh, you got to read the whole thing because it just gets funnier and funnier and funnier.
One of my good
Yeah,
friends
I see
put it
that.
the best way. You want to solve all of our issues? Get rid of the warning labels.
Yeah.
No, what we
Just
need
get
to
rid of
do,
the
we need to
lawyers.
make.
That
That's
too.
What we need
why
to do,
we
we
have
need to make
lawyers.
people smart.
But before anybody goes down
Stop
that
tackling
road,
themselves with whore on their body.
I do feel sorry for the lady who dropped the McDonald's coffee in her lap because
Yeah,
she got severely burned. And
Burned.
anybody
Yeah.
who points to that as a frivolous lawsuit
it's
is in the
not.
wrong.
I mean, it was like 250 degree
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, or maybe Celsius even coffee. I mean,
Yeah,
nobody
no,
should be brewing coffee that hot.
No.
That's
But at the same time, you got to ask yourself, was it like, I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
why would you be brewing coffee that hot to begin with in the first place? Second
Right.
of all,
It's gonna taste bad.
yeah, but
Yep.
second of all, I would think,
But we are talking McDonald's in the 80s.
she got
True.
burned badly, granted, but really,
Mhm.
how much money was it? Like 50 million she got back?
No. She actually didn't get that much because they
No.
were
The lawyer
sued.
probably got it all.
Yeah.
They basically
They,
she
they,
ended up
they
with,
did a
like,
massive press campaign
yeah.
to make her out to be the wrong one in the wrong, and she
Yeah.
lost in the courts of public view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she
And
still won.
she can't have kids. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
She got like third-degree burns.
Okay.
That's awful.
I mean, they obviously made it over hot, but
Ooh.
come on, for one, you don't put hot coffee in your fucking lap. You just don't do
No,
it.
she didn't. They were
Yeah,
handing
yeah,
her the
yeah.
cup, and it exploded.
yeah.
She put the coffee in her lap. It was ridiculously over hot. She only ended up with like $200,000 by the time all said and done. I mean, she won like millions, but lawyers and medical bills and
Okay.
basically their final answer was, we're going to pay all your bills and everything, pay your lawyers, pay your doctor bills. And
She
give
was
you
the passenger
$100,000.
in a car that stopped in the parking lot. She had it between her knees while removing the
Yeah.
lid to add cream and sugar. Okay.
Yeah. Which that's understandable.
Yeah,
I
she
mean-
offered to actually settle the case for 20 grand just to cover her medical expenses.
Yep.
And McDonald's never went above $800.
And that's why they went to court like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she ended up with a decent amount. It was like 200,000 or something. She ended up with after all said and done. I think she ended up with like 2 or 3 million, but then she had to pay lawyers and doctors and
Yeah. Well, I knew that lawyer costs are through the roof anyways in the States. So
a third of whatever you win.
the what?
They take a
One
third.
Normally, they take a third.
Yeah.
Lawyers' general fee is a third of whatever you win.
It's the
I
Apple
know
tax.
here it was like 1/4. I heard.
Yeah. I got a couple lawyer friends that
So
with that.
she got $160,000 to cover her medical expenses and $2.7 million in punitive damages.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Then it went to trial again, and final verdict got dropped to $640,000 total.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to figure out a way to shake these bottles better.
Man, these
Dude,
turned out
there
pretty
was a
good.
game on Facebook that a guy made that you like rotate it and it shakes the bottle for you.
Yeah,
what
I
do you
know.
got there,
Gotta
Greg?
look on eBay and find how.
Oh, yeah.
Not eBay,
These are the Greengate 3D Pet G Blue
Ooh, that is
mouthpieces
nice.
for trumpet. My youngest daughter wanted some trumpet mouthpieces. They turned out really good. I'm happy with them.
I wonder if they'd be safe though.
Huh?
Are they food safe?
Oh no! I mean, she'll probably use them once.
Okay.
I mean, but they actually do. Check it out. So they actually work.
Duck
Well,
call.
that's good then.
Yeah.
I need to go out and I need to buy myself a new sheet for my CR10. One of the flex plates for it.
Yeah. I like this. This one's actually a Build Tack one. I got it a long time ago. And it
I
works
just
great.
realized I don't have a camera for this.
Is that a PEX or PEI, I should say?
No, it's PEI. The
Okay.
PEI I think was from TH3D. And you know what? Their PEI is so good. I've never actually torn it. Actually, I take that back. I think I did on when I printed TPU and I forgot to
I'm already
glue stick
over
it.
weight limit on this
But
drone.
it's way better than Prusa's really thin PEI sticker.
What'd you do?
287 grams, not including battery or camera.
It's not bad. It's a little on the heavy side.
I'm over my weight limits for.
Yeah, you got to be under 250 to not label it. But you know what? It's not a big deal, especially where
You
you're
think
at.
they're going to go out there and weigh it? Someone watches you flying it around?
I am 300 feet technically inside the airport circle.
And I just cannot believe how good this green gate is. It's like some of the best Pet G I've ever printed.
Yep.
It's really hard to see.
Have you ever printed with the Forma Fuchsia stuff?
The what?
Form Fuchsia.
No, I don't think so.
This stuff, I must admit,
Oh,
I love
nice.
printing with this brand.
Oh,
I just realized
I've never even heard of that brand. Is that a?
It's out of the Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands. Okay.
They make their brand is known as the HD Glass. Pet G.
Okay.
This stuff prints like butter.
Really interesting.
It is so clean and so easy to use.
I never get any Pet G to print cleanly. It's always
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I love print. I've had good luck with Ziltech as well, which is like the budget, 18 to $20 a roll. But the Green Gate, it's more. It's like 30.
So
yeah, there you go.
My top 3 Pet Gs are Green Gate, 3D Fuel, and Coex.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
3D Fuel, I will give you on that. 3D Fuel, great stuff.
Yeah.
While the 3D Fuel PETG, especially since I get the workplace stuff, not the higher temp one, is really nice. The Coex is nice if you're mass producing something over and over and over, because almost every spool is exactly the same.
Yeah.
But Green Gate, if you want colors and all, Green Gate wins.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the only thing about
PETG.
Green Gate, we were talking about this earlier, but if it gets wet at all, it's hard to deal with.
It's very hydroscopic because of the recycled side of it.
Yeah, this is like super generic Pet G.
Yeah, that looks pretty good too.
David says, Ron, try looking at eBay, Amazon for a nail varnish bottle shaker.
Oh, look on Thingiverse. There's one you 3D print and you just crank the handle and it's got like these out of round like gears and it clamps on the bottle and you just spin it and it shakes the bottle really fast. It's really cool looking.
So, Greg, this frame, the bottom plate actually has a spot for a zip tie to go through, so you can zip tie the cap and the power cords.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Nice.
Take care, John.
I don't remember where I
See you,
saw
John.
I think. Oh, John. Later, John.
Freaking.
Yeah, David, I have to look around on Thingiverse. I know there's one that you can hook it up to I believe it is to a NEMA 17 motor, and you can have it rotate the 2 pieces.
Well, don't you have a Cartesian like an Ender 3 or something?
Do you have an Ender 3 kicking around?
Yeah, so just put the bottle on the Ender 3 on one corner, and then print gyroid infill.
Yeah, there you go.
He's not wrong.
I'd rather just strap into the body of the CR10 as it does as it's going back and forth.
No, I'm pretty sure if you're on Facebook on Jerry's thing, 3D printing and painting.
There's these small little paint bottles.
Yeah,
I didn't wipe these down. That's why I did that.
I'm gonna start painting something soon. So that's Doug's asking what bottles I'm talking about.
It's basically
these little things
with a crank on it, and it's got off-center arms. So as you crank it, they go back and forth, and they got like a little rubber band that clamps it to the bottle, and you just spin it, and it like violently shakes the bottle.
Violence.
Bottle shaking.
It's really cool looking. Just watching it's just the way it's engineered because it's all like, just basically 2 gears with 2 arms that are slightly off center that have a little bit of play in them. They pivot. So it makes it go like this, basically.
Reminds me
of by hand. It's really bizarre.
As I've been experimenting with paint colors, which one I like. Seeing like how many coats would I need to put onto an item. Now this one I painted with just a light silver, but it wasn't really that great. With an undercoated gray under it, actually made the silver actually stand out a lot better.
The
than
whole
just on
conversation
their own.
reminds me of a good mythical morning when they brought out the paint shaker.
Yeah, it makes better in the bottles and tubes. You mean not on them, in them? Yeah, just like
Jerry told you to butt some.
just like a rattle can. That's all that's in a rattle can is a ball bearing. So when you
Yep.
shake it, it helps mix it up.
Mix it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got the UFO box, you could always just drop a marble in there.
Yep.
Hey, no spoilers. I'm still waiting for mine.
Oh, mine arrived yesterday.
I think it's going on like 10 days now.
So he goes on. There's a video for you. Every time you get a box, to show off what's inside of it.
I actually was doing that at first, but
I did it a few times too.
nobody really cared, so I stopped.
No, I mean,
Well, not a lot of people are doing the UFO boxes anymore. So
I think
on YouTube.
they're just not talking. Yeah, not on YouTube as much.
Yeah,
I just
so if
switched
you-
mine. I've got so many filaments now. I switched to the project only because I've got probably 30 samples that I haven't even touched yet, if not more.
These are my guys I go to, which is right here in my place for filament.
This is all samples.
There's one for you if you got a reciprocating saw.
I don't know how many samples are in here.
I kid you not. I've got about 50 rolls of unopened filament right now. So
What you need to
I'm like,
do,
I don't
That's
need
it.
more.
Ron,
Yeah.
you need to download the Spruja filament spool.
No,
Yeah.
I use the Mad Monkey.
Yeah, the monkey one. That
Oh,
one's
you're
pretty
using
good.
Mad Monkeys. Okay.
I think he adjusted it because before it was too big for Josh's samples, but now it'll fit him.
Oh, okay.
It is a lot of filament though.
To print one of these?
I don't know if you guys saw mine. I designed one.
I printed this with a sample.
Here's the one I use. I actually made this with my laser cutter. It's got it's on Thingiverse
Oh, look
too.
at me! I'm fancy.
nice.
I got a laser cover.
It's got 4 neodymium magnets, so it just snaps
nice.
together. But
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty much
Ron,
only-
now you know what you have to do. You got to contact Greg and have him start.
yeah,
making
hey, I
them.
can send you one.
I've
Or
actually
10.
been thinking
I
about
just
making
tossed my samples into
a
the back
sample
corner.
spooler and using some old hard drive motors to do it.
What did you say, Llama? I didn't catch that.
I said I just throw my samples into the back corner behind my shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, I've been saving them. I've been saving them just for you, Llama. I'm going to be sending you a whole box of just remnants.
Little pieces and splice them together.
I think somebody's got to design a decent splicer. I have a few ideas in my
There
head.
is someone that designed
Yeah.
a decent
It's called
splicer,
the
but they're
pallet
not
too,
selling
eh?
it as a splicer.
The splice core on the pallet too.
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
They should. Yeah, they're well.
Yeah.
Is that's the
I'm
original?
surprised
No,
they
that's the
don't
two.
sell it as a.
That's a Palette 2 Pro,
Cool. Yeah.
2S Pro.
Yeah, I've got the 2.
And you're not using it?
See, now, if I had that,
I suck
would
at it.
do all
I'm not.
the-
I have not had good luck with it.
Hey,
I
if you
love
want,
mine,
you
but
can
I-
send it to me. I would be more than happy enough to, test it, take it off your hands.
I would literally just use it as a splicer of little scraps.
That's better than not using it. I mean,
Yeah.
mine's collecting dust right now because I don't have mine anything set up where I can easily
I
run.
take care of that for you.
Yeah, if you got no room, let me know. Just send it off my way. I'll make sure it gets
Literally,
good use.
I would
I'll
just
spin you up a couple of spools and send them back to you.
There you go. I want to get back into it. I just haven't haven't found
So
the time.
Doug says his
About
paint
color
is in tubes, which is very hard to mix. And then something about spooling samples. Oh yeah,
Wow.
using the hard drive to spool the samples at 7,200 RPM.
You need a serious gear reduction.
But I have a bin that has probably 70 old hard drives in it.
Yeah.
And one of these days, I'm going to pull the data off of them, just because I am a data hoarder.
Just drill them.
And then
I
I was going to strip all the magnets out of them.
Yep.
Ooh, free magnets.
Yeah, those are good magnets too. I use those in my laser cutter to
Oh
hold
no,
down
no,
the
no!
wood.
I have old MFM and RLL drives.
Oh,
in
those
that
are
bin.
really nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sure.
Probably not worth.
I actually had somebody offer me $100 for one of them to put
Just
in
for
a
the
museum,
drive?
to put in a museum,
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say,
because
man.
it's one of the first edition 10 megabyte ROL
yeah.
drives.
I have a couple of SCSI ones kicking around here from old Apple computers. Just haven't
Yeah.
had time to just go and dispose of them. But
I
a
still
friend
have
of
a
mine was
couple
like,
of-
"Hey, I got these old hard drives. What can I do with them?" I said, "Give them to me. I'll take care of them." So he gave me a box
Yeah.
full of like 10, 20, 30 meg hard drives. It's like, oh crap, and they're all Apples. They're all
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah,
Yeah, just get the magnets out of them.
that's all I'm going to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
hard drive.
Oh, and the discs,
Cool, man.
because I know people who use the platters for making like bird.
Yeah, they're good for art projects or
Yep.
or that kind of stuff. Like keep the
Actually,
birds out
some
of
of the platters in them, I think, is badly damaged in these drives. I'm
Doesn't
not
matter if it's
100%
damaged.
sure. But when I open them up, I was just thinking if the platters are in good shape, then I will just
yeah. A
use
lot
them
of
as
times the heads will
filters.
crash into them for those really old SCSI drives.
Yep.
I got 5 quantum fireball should have gone up in hard drives.
Remember those fireballs?
Oh, I
that-
remember the fireballs. I had one actually.
Yep.
I'm sorry, it was 6 of them. I was running a RAID 5+1,
Mhm.
and
nice.
I was gaming, and I had my computer tower was tall enough that it was actually also my mousing surface.
Oh.
I got angry in a game and smacked the top of my computer, and all 6 hard drives chirped.
Oh.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
is bad. That's very bad.
Ching.
I did
Oh,
that once, but it
yeah.
was a mouse was the only collateral damage. And I think I was like 14 years old when that happened.
I was
So when do you
23.
think I'm gonna have to-
23, 24.
In fact, I was playing Wing Commander. You guys remember
Oh,
that game?
I had Wing Commander installed on my computer. They were
It's one
giving
of my
away free
favorites.
on
Yep.
whatever
That
it's on
game used
EA's server.
Frustrate
just
me to
said,
no
"Ooh."
end.
All the Wing Commanders download.
Yeah. That's funny.
Wing Commander and the original TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Bigfoots, the quantum Bigfoots?
I got one in that same bin.
You know, I had the what was the Seagate one? They had a bad run of them. I can't remember the model name of it.
Oh, the one that's wrapped in the black rubber.
And it had Teflon coating on the heads, and the
Yeah.
coating would
Yeah.
flake off, and then it was I remember this very clear as day because it was my wife and I's anniversary. We went out, we came back, and my all these videos, I had just done like a major video project, and I lost like 20 hours worth of work because I hadn't had a chance to back it up yet. I was like, oh, and I swore I'd never buy a Seagate drive again after that, and I haven't. That was probably probably 10 years ago.
I went
For
back.
whereas the longest time, Maxtor and Seagate were all I would buy.
Yeah, I know. Same here. I bought Seagate too. I like Western Digital. I like those red drives for the NAS.
I'm having a hard time with Western Digitals. They're too chatty.
Yeah, they are, but they're good for, I'm running free NAS. It's I think I got 8 years out of it now with the original 6 or 8 2 terabyte drives.
Nice.
So it's doing pretty good.
I am right now running Seagate only on my PS2.
Ah,
Sorry, the PS4, I should say. The
Yep.
reason I went Seagate on this thing is because the Iron Wolf is the only
Yep.
one that
Yeah.
offered me 2 gigabytes of storage with
Yep.
fast access SSD technology.
oh yeah, like the hybrid.
The hybrid, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Iron Wolf ones.
I think it was the
No,
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Yeah, Barracuda. Yeah, yep.
They're, I swear to God, it was cheaper than me going out and buying the Western Digital version of
Mhm.
it. And
Yeah.
the Western Digital was the one that had the problems with
Yeah,
their drives at the time. So it's like,
yeah. They always go back and forth.
There's a website actually that
you
Yep.
can't win with hard drives.
that tests that
Yeah.
they actually have a huge
Yeah.
data center, and that's
It's
all
from
they
their
do is
cloud.
storage.
Yeah, yep.
And they have a website you can go to and look up what hard drives they've had and what the lifespans are and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for the last time I saw
Cool.
something, they were on at DEF CON, and they were doing like a presentation. It was a couple of years ago, and it was like a wash. Like every single manufacturer, was pretty much almost the exact same for the numbers, if I remember right.
Well, they're all probably made in the same 3 factories, in Taiwan
Yeah.
or wherever. So,
Yeah, those floods took out. Remember when hard drives
Yep.
got really expensive? The
oh
floods took out
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
everything.
I was
Yep.
working in the computer division back then.
yeah.
Your company is like, well, you need new hard drives. This is the cost of them, and they just like going, well, we don't really need to save all our data, do we?
I did not know.
Well, I could
Intel
take
made
the
a hard drive.
backoffs of that we have of all the
Yeah.
programs you want me to install on each computer
You think
and go
this-
back to floppy disks if you like.
Yeah, exactly. You think it's expensive now with your data. Wait until you don't have it anymore. Then it's really expensive.
Well, I kind of convinced them that if we take if we take Office off the computers and we just walk around with with CD-ROMs, it would take us 5 times longer to get these computers up and running.
Oh,
They kind of
gosh.
decided, okay, we'll buy the new hard drives.
Yeah. Wow.
We had to explain to them that, that we can do it with physical media. We can walk around to every computer and install it. So they
Yeah.
said, okay, let's do that then. And then they found out that does not work.
Yeah. Orders
faster
of
for us
magnitude
to have
slower.
Yeah, it's faster for us to have it on the server and just run program, and it writes everything we need to the hard drive.
Last time I had to go through anything like that, I set up a USB key with a Pixie boot image
Mm-hmm.
that would point to it. That would point to a server,
Like a network.
and
drive,
literally
yeah.
I just walked around and plugged the USB
Yep.
key in, powered on their computer, and walked away.
Walked
Came back an
away.
hour later, pulled it out, and they were good.
Yeah, that's basically what we were doing. Similar to that, we just type in a command. I believe it was first we had to find the network,
Yeah.
But
and then
keep
it
in mind this was
was-
also back when USB was still.
So
new.
is this like when you had to when you were on what was it? What was before Ethernet?
Token ring,
token ring.
Yeah,
you're
like
talking
net by-
about TENNet.
I'm
ISPX,
thinking-
IPX SPX.
Yes, thank you. The IPX ODI stuff. Remember all that?
So
yeah.
you're thinking of Novell.
Novell, that's what I'm.
Oh,
yes, you're right.
God.
LSL, IPX ODI, all that fun. Yeah,
And
That-
Grugerman.
yeah,
Grugerman, which was the German version of
Yes.
IPX SPX, and was actually better.
yeah. Of course, it's German.
Everything's
I'm
better
all
by
partial.
German back in
German
the day.
engineering.
Yep.
Speaking of off-color jokes, here's how to lose subscribers. You ever notice the best gas ovens you can buy are made in Germany?
Oh no!
Oh boy.
What?
Bosch ovens. Bosch makes the best ovens.
I thought Bosch was based out of North Carolina. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Bosch is German.
Yeah, Bosch is
Yeah.
German.
But don't they have a? Maybe they do manufacturing in North Carolina. Maybe not.
Their dishwashers
Yes.
though are pieces of junk though.
Yes, their dishwashers are garbage.
But then again, I've not used a real good, decent dishwasher. I've had LG, I've
Yeah.
had Samsung, I've had GE. All their washing machines stink for dishwashers.
We don't even have my dishwasher. I have the best dishwasher in the world.
Mhm.
It's named Julie.
Yeah,
And
Bosch.
as long as
they're
I
in North
keep her
Carolina.
happy, it works.
My dishwasher's good too. It's called Dawn.
Subsidiary.
No wash. See, I don't have a washer and dryer for clothes. We don't have a dishwasher. We don't have a lot of those conveniences.
How the hell do you not
Oh,
have
really?
a
You don't have a dishwasher? You don't have a washer and dryer for your clothing?
Nope.
Yeah, he hasn't done laundry
So-
since COVID.
old freaking rubbing board?
So you got like a
Washboard.
I
living
live
board
in- okay, just so
outside
you
and
know,
a bar of
I
soap?
live in a house. I live in a house where 3/4 of the house is still using knob and tube.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
This room I'm in right here was built in 1960. It
Yeah.
is the newest
The
part of
newest.
this house. The
Had a
rest of the house,
1930s.
the rest of the house was built before they kept track of when they built houses.
Wow.
Damn.
This is like a homestead type
Yes.
house.
It has no insulation,
Mm.
Oh,
none. If you open up one of the kitchen cabinets, you can see daylight, or at least you could. I put expandofoam in.
It's got critters in it too.
That's easy access for the mice, man.
Yeah.
We do actually have a mouse issue every now and then, which is why we have feral cats.
Yep.
We have a mouse issue.
And we didn't actually have mice issues until the person we had helping us mow our lawn killed the rat snake.
Oh.
We had about a 7 to 8 foot long rat snake,
Yeah.
and
those
we
are
let
nice.
it be because we knew it was keeping our mice.
Yep.
No mice issues. About a month after that snake was killed, we had mice.
So have you gone around the house and are you planning to remove all the knob and tube or probably not?
Just gonna
We're
burn
hoping it burns down.
Collect the insurance.
We want to. The basement we want to build is actually not going to be part of this house. It's going to be part of a new house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And the basement is going to be the house. We're really doing it so that way we can
live underground.
Pretty much. We're going to have a daylight basement that overlooks my pond.
Just get a
mole
missile
people.
silo.
He's gonna hobbit hole.
Hey guys, I got to jump off. So
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
good chit.
Oh wow! I just realized it was 8:20.
Oh
Yeah.
damn! I got a lot of shit done.
here for me. Later, Greg. Have a good one.
See you
So
guys.
yeah, I'm done. 8:20. I'm done. So, hi everybody. If somebody else wants to spin up a stream and host it, be my guest. If you're going to, say something now, and I'll stick around till you can get it going. But otherwise, I'm going to call it.
Hi, bye.
All right. See ya.
Catch you later.
Okay. Take care, everyone.
Thanks for the stream, everybody.
Broadcast.
Go lounge and